Welcome back to the Diamond Crew Sports Podcast, where we keep it clean, like Jordan Davis' new haircut. Look, I'm hotter. And today, we're going to be breaking down everything that went down at the Philadelphia Eagles training camp in July 29th, 2024. Let's get into it. You already know what it is. For the G's and OGs, like, comment, and subscribe. First off, man, I want to talk about, Coach Nick Sirianni basically hyping up some of the players who've been grinding hard, like Nolan Smith, Patrick Johnson, and Jalen Hurts. These dudes are putting in that work, and it's showing on the field, man. Nolan Smith had an amazing day today. I think he had 2 back-to-back sacks. We're going to get into all that. Jalen Hurts is looking promising, and Patrick Johnson as well. I also want to get to the nitty-gritty, man. Tyler Steen's being out, so Mekhi Becton was repping first team at right guard. My man Becton stepped up big time, man. I was looking at the videos of this guy move around the field. He's a larger fellow.
Pause.
Man, with Tyler Steen being hurt right now, he better watch out, man, because Becton is making headway. On defense, man, Jordan Davis was a straight monster, man. He was blowing up the middle of the offensive line. Up on the first play of practice, with elite speed, he was getting right in the backfield, man, according to all the reports. And look, man, even James Bradbury jumped in with a diving pass breakup on the Kenny Pickett throw on 11-on-11s. Look, man, so look, JB is making a case, I guess, man. He trying to go out there and play.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Jalen Hurts had his moments today. He's been lights out, like I said, all training camp so far. He just missed hitting John Ross for a deep touchdown. Ross was wide open, but later he bounced back with a long bomb to Devontae Smith over Avonte Maddox. Hurts is working on his chemistry. He's been almost perfect. He's been spectacular in camp this far. So look, man, like I said, pads come on tomorrow. We're going to get to see more and more and more. And look, man, Jalen Hurts is back. Jalen Hurts is really showing up, man. I also want to talk about Isaiah Rodgers, man. He came through in the clutch with a dope pass breakup on Kenny Pickett. That would have put, and got in a touchdown. Rodgers is basically making his mark. I said this like 2-3 videos ago that I could not wait to see what Rodgers and Khalil Ringo was going to do. That battle is heating up right now. Khalil Ringo is seeing more of that first team rep. But look, man, Isaiah Rodgers is right behind them. Pause, man. These two guys are really competing at a high level and really making the case why either one of them could be the starting corner. We seen some shuffles in the lineup. We seen Fred Johnson holding it down for Lane Johnson, as I said, at right tackle. Quinyon Mitchell, we've been talking about this. I've been saying this, man. Quinyon Mitchell was getting some first team reps with Isaiah Rodgers. I'm pretty sure Quinyon definitely got the first nod, in the nickel today. So, man, look, man, that's amazing to me because that's something I've been saying. Like, look, I would love to see Quinyon Mitchell in the slot in the nickel. I think he'll do well. And look, man, that's what's coming up right now. Ringo and Slade were locked in at cornerbacks to start, and White and Bond are repping the first team linebackers, which, that kind of don't really change. Yeah. N'Kobe Dean has been getting some first team reps, but White and Bond has been holding it down, for the most part. Look, man, I want to shout out to Will Shipley, man. Dude had 2 sick catches in a row. I'm talking about, from reports, these things was wild. It was crazy. And the second one was right between 2 defenders. That's the kind of plays I want to see, especially, with me not being extremely high on Kenneth Gainwell. I want to see what we got in Will Shipley, a young rookie, that's ready to, get on the field and he playing with a chip on the shoulder. He want to show everybody what he can do. And look, man, I'm happy about that. Kenneth Gainwell, Will Shipley, he on you, bruh. You better make sure you putting in work. On a side note, man, I want to talk about Trevor Keegan. He left the field with what looked like to be an arm injury. I'm hoping, to see a speedy recovery from him. Tanner McKee He showed out, man. Look, I like Tanner McKee. He has a strong arm on him. He had a perfect dime to Harris, during the developmental period. We got to keep an eye on McKee, man, and the growth and the development, especially as camp goes on. This guy is really, really good. Drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. Somebody who I think, could really be in somebody's starting lineup in some of these teams. That's how good Tanner McKee is, man. Nolan Smith made a statement. He had 2 back-to-back sacks on Jalen Hurts. Look, man, that's nasty. That's nasty, bro. And also, man, there was some pressure from Jordan Davis, man. Look, this defense is looking nasty. It's looking scary. What I'm seeing from Jalen Carter, what I'm seeing from Jordan Davis, what I'm seeing from now Nolan Smith, somebody who's getting his shot. Look, man, I'm super excited about this. I'm super happy about this, man. Defense was definitely one of my concerns. But real quick, man, I want to get into the injury report. Look, before we wrap all this up, I gotta hit y'all with the latest injury report from today's practice. Gotta keep y'all in the loop on who's in, who's out, who's limited, and what the scoop is on these injuries, man. So really, let's get into it. First up, man, the guys who didn't practice today: Saquon Barkley was out with personal reasons. Orion Burke is still sidelined with a knee injury. He hasn't practiced since getting hurt on day 1. Lane Johnson is dealing with a toe injury, but good news, is not considered serious. He's day-to-day, so he should be back soon. Tyler Steen is nursing an ankle injury. Next, we got Brett Toth, who was limited due to a hamstring injury. He finally got on the field after missing 3 days, so that's some progress there. And unfortunately, like I said earlier, man, rookie left guard Trevor Keegan had to leave practice early with a trainer, hoping that it's nothing major and he can bounce back. He's another guy who I think was a complete steal, and at the same time, I want to see what we can get from him, especially with this dominant offensive line. Mekhi Becton, by the way, man, was stepping up at right guard with Steen out. Even though he was shaking off some sickness on day 1 of camp, Becton's transition to guard is something to watch, as I have said. And it's good to see him getting those first team reps, especially in the absence of Tyler Steen. Look, he's making it happen. So look, there you have it, folks. That's your injury update for today. We're going to keep you posted on these guys and how they progressing. Make sure you tune into the next episode for all the latest news. And remember, this info is straight from today's camp. And we got to keep it original. Because look, man, we the Diamond Crew. But look, check this out, man. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned in. Stay fly. And always, fly, Eagles, fly. And look, man, if you made it this far in the video, please do the channel a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm out.
Yeah, I got them diamonds on me dancing, looking like they prancing. Always on my BI, we talking about expansion. Looking at a mansion, open up the benches, hanging off the blicket, empty out the stick it, shooting like I'm Jimmy. Chipwood, this good, sorry that I'm this hood.